Veterans, I didn't think it could get any worse at the VA, but it has. In today's video, I'm going to share an OIG report that shows VA management at the Philadelphia regional office allowed a VSR, senior VSR authorizer to authorize claims, veterans claims, improperly. So in today's video, I'm going to share that article with you, give you some commentary, but most importantly, at the end of this video, I'm going to share something with you that you can do to confirm if you could be impacted. Make sure you stick around. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dwayne. I got a video for that Kimball, United States Army veteran and retired VA rating specialist. Today's video: VA management at the Philadelphia regional office allows a VSR, senior VSR slash authorizer to improperly authorize claims. So I'm pretty sure you're asking, Dwayne, what's authorization? What does that mean? I am going to break it down for you. But before I do so, make sure you click the link in the description section of this video and sign up for my live event, myself and a fellow veteran. We're going live October 4th, and we're going to introduce VA Benefits Navigator. Now, with VA Benefits Navigator, you can build your own VA claim educational packet. This is something that I used to do years ago. And so I'm taking myself out of it. And the veteran, you're going to be able to build your own packet, okay, for your claim based off answers on the questions that we have in this software. Also, I'm doing a pre-sale for my new book, the VA Compensation Blueprint, okay? So we're going to have a bunch of prizes, giveaways. Make sure you get signed up. You have to be there to win these prizes. So back to today's video, this OIG report. I could not believe it, but look, you know what? Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, this is the report. Now, this is the PDF format. I have the link in the description section, but when I saw it on the 29th, I was like, okay, well, I'll come back the next day, do the research, came back, guess what? The link was gone. And I was like, okay, where did it go? I tried different browsers, but later on this afternoon, it came back. So I'm bringing it to you. U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, Office of Inspector General. So I took the time, the liberty to go ahead and highlight some things, okay? This is 57 pages long. Trust me, we are not going through all 57 pages, okay? So let's talk about this. In July 2024, the VA Office of Inspector General received a hotline allegation that Veterans Service Center manager at the Philadelphia regional office permitted a senior veteran service representative to blindly approve hundreds of rating decisions. Rating decisions, that's key. And I'm going to explain why in a minute. For disability benefit claims each day without conducting the required reviews. Wow. Okay. Philadelphia Regional Office. That is a PMC center, Pension Management Center. There's only 3 in the country. You have Philadelphia, you have Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and you have St. Paul, Minnesota. Okay. Senior Veteran Service Representatives. VSRs, they do the development, but senior, I think they called them super senior VSRs when I was there. But the only difference between the senior veteran service representatives and those super seniors that may still be there was the pay grade. You know, this person is probably GS 11, super seniors, or GS 12, but guess what? They do the same work. Okay. Now, a rating decision is a document. If you're my membership group or you follow me, you should know what a rating decision is, okay? It's a document that states the decisions that VA made on one or more issues of benefit entitlement and provides the explanation supporting each decision. Now, for my members, my monthly members, if you're watching this, I did a separate video for you guys. In there, I'm showing you the M21-1 that shows all the work claims that PMCs do. Okay, it's more than a rating decision because raters, they do sometimes rate pension. Okay. So it's very important that you understand that because I know a lot of people thinking, oh man, was my claim for my back condition rated in Philadelphia? All right. The OIG conducted this review to assess the merits of the allegation and to determine whether the approval of rating decisions without the required reviews led or could have led to improper benefit payments. Let that sink in, people. Let that sink in. Improper benefits payments. I'm going to cover that at the end of this video. Okay. And this is why you want to confirm or try to confirm if what you claim based on what PMC's work they do, was it done in Philadelphia during this particular time period? Let's keep going. VSRs are claim processors who explain benefit program and entitlement criteria, conduct interviews, identify issues, gather relevant evidence, and input data necessary to generate the award and notification letter. Okay. So when you receive that rating decision packet, you have two documents, the notification letter and the rating decision. VSRs put together the notification letter, raters put together the rating decision. Okay. I give you an example of the first page of those in my previous book, VA Claims Success. Now, notice, people, they did not say anything in here of VSRs requesting CMP exams. Certain locations, they're requesting CMP exams, they don't rate. Wow. Okay. That doesn't make any sense to me. But let's keep going. After the rating decision is made, claims move to the award step, where VSR is assigned to conduct a cursory review. Okay, if you follow me on YouTube, cursory review, where else do you see that? When a veteran files an appeal and elect for an informal conference, the DRO is supposed to do a cursory review. All right. So they're supposed to do this cursory review of the rating decision, generate an award, okay, and prepare a decision notice to inform the claimant. The award is then generally routed to a senior VSO to authorize the rating decision, okay? So the rater does what they do, the VSR, they go through, they do the cursory review, and then they say, okay, I need a super senior or senior VSR to authorize, okay? So this individual was an authorizer. At this step, the senior VSR's responsibility include reviewing awards and decision notices for accuracy, confirming all the information in the claim is accurate, and ensuring VBA systems are updated correctly. This person didn't do that. This person did not do that. And management knew it, okay? After that review, the senior VSR authorizes the award and releases the decision notice, a copy of the rating decision, and any other information to be mailed to the claimant. Last line of defense. Who's checking the authorizer? You might say nobody, but there's some team called Quality Review, QRT. Guess what? I got a video on it. Make sure you go check it out, okay? What the review found. During the period of November 2024 through 2025, July, the OIG team sustained the allegation, okay, from at least fiscal year 2022 to 2024. For this VSR, this authorizer had been added for what, 2 years? And management knew about it and they didn't do anything? Woo! Okay. 85,300 claims. That's all that they found. What if they would have went back even further? You know, I don't know if that person probably started in 2022, but I would like, hey, let's do this investigation when that person became an authorizer. But if they were a VSR and then a senior VSR, what were they doing when they were a VSR? Is there any error in that work? Okay. So the senior VSR spent an average of 4.7 minutes reviewing each claim authorized during the 3-year period compared to a national average of about 21 minutes for all other senior VSR. That's crazy, people. That is crazy. Philadelphia VA Regional Office claims claims completion goals and metrics that is part of regional office executive directors' performance standards. I should have put that in red. Executive directors' performance standards. That's the executive director. They get bonuses based off the work that VSRs and RVSRs do. So if this person is pumping these claims through, not only did these regional office directors and veteran service center managers, they're getting bonuses off this. Even the coaches, assistant coaches. And I'm pretty sure they were giving this VSR monetary awards. Crazy. Man, even when I was working at the VA, I never heard anything this crazy. Okay. The Northeast director told the regional office executive director in October 2023, it is not physically possible to do that many authorizations and perform the real functions of the job. That executive director, okay, the executive director knew that. They knew that, okay? The executive director supported the senior VSR, stating that this employee was assigned as a quick hit, I'm going to explain that in a minute, authorizers whose workload was mostly claims with 1 to 3 contingents, and asserting that the employee supervisor pre-screened claims. I know what quick hit is because I worked on that team for a short period of time. So it's like on a rating decision, somebody submits a claim for tinnitus. Somebody submits a claim for increase in, let's say, a back condition. Now, for veterans claiming Parkinson's disease, even though that's one issue, it could multiply into 10 or 15 issues. That wasn't part of the quick hit. I think that was called special circumstance claims. I can't remember the name of that team, but they handle Parkinson's, ALS, all that stuff. Okay. Quick hit authorizer whose workload was mostly claims with 1 or 3 contingents, and asserting that the employee's supervisor pre-screened the claims. Now we're bringing the supervisor in, the coach, over this team. So I'm going to show you the chain of command. But for the people that are in my monthly veterans membership, I did a separate video that shows the chain of command for you as well. Okay, let's keep going. Even after the Northeast District Director raised concerns over the risk of this high authorization rate, Philadelphia Regional Office leaders, including Veteran Service Center Manager, continue to support the senior VSR's authorization activity. Now, guess who they leaving out here? You just don't jump to the Veteran Service Center Manager. You have, again, the Regional Office Director of Philadelphia, the Assistant Regional Office Director of Philadelphia, and then you get to the Veteran Service Center Manager. So the Northeast District Director had to be talking to the Veteran Service Center managers, 2 managers above them. Okay. In 6 months from January 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2024, the Philadelphia Senior VSR authorized about 15,000 rating decisions. In my time at the VA, I did years. I probably averaged about 15 rating decisions. I wasn't an authorizer, I actually rated. Okay. So no one, even if I just saw this sentence and somebody said, hey, do you think this is true? I'll be like, it is no way, and you know what, that this is true. Let's keep going. Okay. All right. So it states here, the team determined that some of the errors likely occurred because the senior VSR did not open and review the necessary documents. Crazy. This monetary impact errors results in at least an estimated 2.2 million in improper payments during the review period. I know this is probably getting boring for you, but trust me, you are going to want to hear what I have to say, what you need to do to confirm something, okay? Philadelphia Veteran Service Center Manager restricted the senior VSR to 8 to 10 authorizations per hour beginning around October 2023. Crazy. That's just ludicrous, right? I was trying to be facetious when I said that, okay? VBA uses individual quality reviews performed by quality review specialists in the regional offices to identify errors in the claims process. These reviews are used to assess the quality matrix under an employee performance standard for each individual. They found errors on me. Okay, I'm human. Although the senior VSR met this quality metric from 2022 through 2024, the quality review assessed less than 1% of the employees' work. How do you rate 85,000 claims and they only pull 1% of your work? Quality, somebody in the quality team, maybe the supervisor, the coach, they're on the hook as well. Okay. So what the OIG recommended: review all process errors on cases the OIG review team identified, correct those errors to the extent possible, and report back on the results of those actions. This is what I'm going to talk about here in a few minutes. Okay. Evaluate the effectiveness of control activities. That's a bunch of BS. Okay. But I'm going to scroll down here. I'm going to jump to a page. I want to show you all something. Okay. The senior VSR rarely opened necessary documents to verify claim information to determine whether the senior VSR reviewed the relevant documents before authorizing a rating decision. Rating decision could be on anything: pension, compensation, DIC, survivor benefits, death burial benefits, a number of things. Okay. I think I highlighted something else. Okay. Yep, right here. So look at this, people. Fiscal year 2022 through 2024, total claims authorized by the Philadelphia Senior VSR. That's one person. In 2022, 17,000. Average number of claims authorized by all other senior VSRs nationwide, 1,200. So you cannot tell me somewhere in management they did not know about this. Look at that. In 2023, double, 39,000. Look to the right, 1,500. It dropped down, okay? And I think that's when they said the Veteran Service Center manager said only 8 to 10, right? So obviously it dropped. And then it's 1,800 nationally, okay? But let's go back up here. I think it was page 7 that I was on that I want to talk about, okay? Right here. Review all processing errors on cases the OIG review team identified, correct those errors to the extent possible. Okay. All right. Real quick, people. This is what you do. If you know you had a rating for something between 2022 and 2024, first you need to go to the M21-1. If you're my monthly members, veterans group, don't worry about it. The video that I'm going to post inside there, I've already done the heavy lifting for you. You go to the M21-1, it'll tell you what ratings that the Philadelphia Regional Office, PMC, what they actually rate. So once you confirm if you were rated for one of those items that's on that list between 2022 and 2024, this is what you need to do. You need to contact 800-827-1000 and say, hey, I got a question. I was rated for, pension. Okay. That's just one. It's several on this list. We'll use pension as an example. Can you tell me which regional office rated and authorized? Okay. Authorized. That's key. Now, I don't know if PMC, they only handle those, the authorizers only handles those rating decisions based on those different things that's on their list, or they do it, they get routed there from other locations throughout the country. Okay. So this is why it's important. You figure out, yeah, I was granted pension in 2023. 800-827-1000. Hey, I was granted pension in 2023. I got a question. Can you tell me if the rating decision and the authorization was done in Philadelphia? If it was, okay, you got to be concerned. Here's why. It stated, I don't have it pulled up. Review all processing errors on cases the OIG review team identified, correct those errors to the extent possible. I don't know how they're going to get through all 85,000. That is crazy. That's a lot of work. But check this out. If you receive benefits, they authorize benefits that you were not entitled to, they go through and see it. I don't think that they are going to make you pay that money back because it's no fault of yours. But they could sever whatever they granted. Okay. So that's what you want to confirm, because you could have a you know what storm coming your way. I'll apologize for the length of this video, but again, you can see I downloaded the PDF file. I went through it. I highlighted the most important parts, but I think the most important part is what I just discussed. Okay. So don't be that veteran, because if you get that letter and they say, hey, they're severing, you need to get ahead of that storm. Okay. With that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button. And as always, share this video with your fellow veterans. Thank you.